Happy Sunday. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of the many different moms out there. Of course, when you see this, it'll be the Sunday after, so I will put a little happy Mother's Day at the end of today's post. So I just left home good. No, I always do that. I just left at home. I don't know what I was looking for. I don't know if I was looking for a throw blanket for the I don't know if I was looking for a throw blanket for the sofa or what. I just left with some curtains for the living room. We have a work day now on Wednesday, May 16th, because the teachers in North Carolina are rallying to Raleigh for just a better education. So I have that day off. I'm not going to Raleigh. So I think I'm going to try to bust out the living room, dining room, kitchen as much as I can on that day, because we're getting in crunch time now. It's almost the summertime, and y'all know what I got planned for once school is over. So I want to make sure that all these major house projects are done. I sound a lot nasally. I did figure out what it was. It is actually pollen still flying around. It's like the pollen that looks like the dandelions, like that coming from the trees. I don't know what kind of tree that is that puts off that pollen that looks like the dandelion fir, whatever you call it. But that is what has caused me to feel this way. I got some NyQuil the other night, as you know, because that's how I left off the other video, just to take away the pain from my throat, because my throat was on fire. But I didn't think about getting actual medicine for the congestion. So here I am now, all congested. I guess I should have went when this car went, because he sure was behind me and he still went. So yeah, it's really busy out here. I don't know what's going on other than Mother's Day. So I am about to head to get some groceries for the week. I'm so blessed that I'm off on Wednesday now. Going home to finish my office. I just have a few things to do. I need to stop at Michael's to get some more, the paper. It's not coming to me. It's not cardstock. It's the paper for the scrapbook paper. That's what it is. I'm like, what is it? Because I want to use that for my artwork. I thought about just using that and my silhouette cutter to cut out letters instead of painting it on. And I don't have the right color vinyl and pink that I want. Nor I'm about to buy some vinyl just for that art. So I'm just gonna get the paper to cut out the letters and then Mod Podge it onto the artwork, so you guys see that on Tuesday. And I started painting the other door, like the main door for the room, before I went to church this morning. And so I'll get those two doors knocked out when I get home, paint the ceiling, and then it's really just cleaning up. And I feel like I don't have everything that I want, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and reveal it how it is done now. And of course, you always add stuff as you live in a space or use a space, so that just happened then. But I'm gonna go because it's getting hot in here. I need to blast this AC. It's on low right now, and I will see you guys later. Happy Sunday. I'm getting ready to go do a photo shoot. And I got this Patch MD as a sponsorship. So I'm going to put one on. This is the Keep Clear, it's the Acne one. I've got Keep Clear. I got, I think, omega-3 and then a B12 one. So I have two of the acne ones. Just to see if that would help with my adult acne. So I didn't get acne until I was about 25. Like, I had the occasional breakout like most teenagers do, especially around like the time of the month. but it was never like acne. And I turned 25, and oh my gosh, and what was it, the year I moved to Atlanta, so that was 2008, my skin was atrocious. It was like craters. Well, it wasn't really craters, but like I had dark spots covering my entire face. And then like when you're living through it, you know it's bad, but you don't think it's like it's not as bad as it is until you like see yourself in a picture. And then because it's like when I guess it's like when you're living in your body, you see yourself at your best because you're not like looking in a mirror. So it's like the person that you see of yourself is your best self because that's how you want to see yourself. So it's like when you're suffering with acne and you're not looking at yourself, you're seeing your best self until you look at a picture. And that was like the worst. So I went on Proactive that year. I have wanted to do, what is that medicine? Is it acetane? I don't know. I'll have to put the real name there if I'm wrong. It was like a medicine. One of my coworkers, I started a new job. One of my coworkers had done it, and his skin was like really bad. He actually did have craters, but he was like, it makes you so depressed. And I'm like, well, I already suffer with depression. That's the last thing I need is for me to become more depressed for something that's cosmetic, like something that's vain. So thankfully, the Proactive helped. It's like Proactive is not a permanent solution. You have to keep using it. And then for my skin being sensitive, it wasn't what my skin needed. So little to say. Here we are now, 10 years later. Clearly, my skin has cleared up because you guys see me without makeup, but I still have acne. And with me trying to conceive, there's not much that I want to use. So I use So I've been using this Skin Kick, which was a sponsorship. Of course, they're not sponsoring this video, but that was a sponsorship that I did with them just to review their product. So I've still been using that. This is a natural skincare solution. So enough of me plugging in these things that are not paid sponsorships. I want to make sure I talk to you guys because, like I said, last week was just kind of, it was really dry. My cycle came, and it was kind of an emotional week for me with my cycle. Like, I wanted to cry at the drop of a dime. I was not motivated to do anything. However, I was motivated to paint. So I did get to paint. I'm not done. I did finish painting the walls in the dining room and kitchen. My kitchen is painted, y'all. My kitchen is painted. I found some places to go to look for countertops that I'm going to do this week. So I didn't do the second coat in the kitchen, but I did the second coat in the dining room. Just because I figured that once I take out that current countertop, that can cause damage to the walls, and then once I have the new countertop put in, could cause damage. So I figured that I would leave the second coat for the kitchen until then. That way, when I'm doing my touch-ups, I can just go ahead and paint the whole wall over. So it looks so good. So I'll definitely try to remember to show you guys that. As you saw, my office was finally done. It's still stuff that I, after doing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all the space I have. I want to add this. I want to do that. I want to do this. So it's done for now. It's fully functioning now. So that was that. And then my kitchen is like the biggest thing. But I wanted, like I mentioned before, I want to get all these things done before I start trying the IUI process again. Some of it is heavy lifting. Some of it is just stressful and tedious work. So I want to get the house done so that I can just focus on relaxing and getting pregnant and it working this time around. So yeah, so that's the update. And I'm going to take you with me today on my photo shoot, just in case this week is another crazy week and I don't get that much footage. Just so you can see how for my blog I take the pictures myself, and even for my Instagram account, how I take my own pictures. I don't have a photographer. I am my photographer. I'll take you behind the scenes on my photo shoot today, which should be interesting since I'm going to try to take pictures of myself doing workouts. Tuesday, and I am back at everyone's least favorite store, IKEA. But I'm actually just coming back today to just make some returns. I'm gonna return all the stuff that I had purchased for the house that I didn't use for like the living room and the office. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna go make my returns and get out of Dodge real fast. I do need to get like stuff for the living room, like decorative stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to get it from IKEA. Oh, the rug. I did want to look at the gray rug that they had and possibly have to get 2 of them. But that was it. So I guess I can do that today. My plan is to have the living room and dining room done by this weekend. This weekend coming up is Memorial Day weekend. Of course, when you see this, it'll be the Sunday before Memorial Day. So yeah, so I want to have it done by then. Of course, the kitchen won't be done because I still have to do the countertop. Well, get the countertops put in, and I haven't even gone to the place to get them. So that should be the only thing I have to still do in the kitchen, because I'm gonna paint the baseboards tonight in the living room, dining room. I don't even have baseboards in the kitchen, so I guess I need to buy those. So I'm gonna paint the baseboards tonight for the living room and dining room. I'm going to paint. My goal is to paint the cabinets tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'll just like touch up the cabinets, like finish them, because that will take more than one day, because I have to paint them and then I still have to wait for them to dry and then add the protective coat on top. So that'll be Wednesday, Thursday for the cabinets. And Friday is really just finishing up what I can do. So like the floors, and put in a quarter round on the floor in the kitchen. And like I said, I have to get baseboards for the kitchen now, because the kitchen baseboards are still like the 3-inch ones, and the ones that I have throughout the house are 6 inches. Either 5 or 6 inches. I don't remember which ones I got, because I got them 2 years ago now. So I need to go to Home Depot to get. I probably only need 1 or 2 strips for the kitchen, because most of the kitchen floor is cabinet covered, and so it'd just be the strip that connects the kitchen to the dining room, the 2 strips, like really small pieces that connect the kitchen to the dining room, and then the space behind the the refrigerator. So those are the only places I need the baseboard, because that's it. Everywhere else is covered by the cabinet. So yeah, so I would probably only need 1, if not 2. No, I only need 1 piece, because I still have 1 extra piece. That piece is going behind the refrigerator, so I might not need any, because I do have that piece. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go, because it's been 4 minutes already with me talking to you in the car. Hey guys, so I wanted to show you the supplements that I ordered. They came in. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I talked about this in my video that I posted about doing an injectable IUI, and I was talking about like the different supplements that I would take to help with the TTC journey. So here they go. Alright, so the 2 that I just ordered are these 2. That's the Vitex and a turmeric. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong, but yeah. So the Vitex helps with your uterine lining. So that one is great for helping with implantation.
And then the turmeric, it is filled with a lot of antioxidants, but the main reason that I got it was because it's supposed to help with like relaxing you, keeping you calm, and I definitely need that. So I don't know how true that is, but that's why I got it. These things smell horrible. So this one is like almost like a curry type of smell. It reminds me of, and please don't take offense to this, but like Indian food with that strong curry smell. I am not a fan of curry, so I don't like the way it smells. So I really just have to hold my breath when I swallow these. But I only take one of these. I haven't started taking these. I figured I wouldn't start taking them until like closer to that cycle where I would start, just because, like I said, it helps with the uterine lining, and I don't need that right now since I'm not trying to conceive. These are the wild yam root supplements that I mentioned in that same video that I've been taking, which helps with follicle stimulation in a natural way. Yams are associated with helping for multiple pregnancies, be pregnant with multiples. So I have been taking this since last year. I'm upset that I didn't order it when I ordered these other two because I'm running out. I only have like maybe 2 or 3 days left. And these are the prenatal vitamins that I was talking about in that same video, because I had mentioned making sure that you have omega-3, and these have the DHA in them. So I'm getting that omega-3 in these vitamins because they have the DHA in it, and you see where it helps support the fetal brain and eye development, like I was saying. But omega-3 also helps with your own brain, so it helps with like memory and focusing. And like I said, there's only one that you have to take a day, and most of the other ones with the DHA you had to take 2 or 3, and it's the same size pills. And then I also needed to take the vitamin D, so these are the ones that I've been taking since I was told that I needed to take them. And vitamin D is one of those vitamins that we don't think about or even associate with getting pregnant, but it is vital with getting pregnant. So make sure that if you're trying, you get that checked. And I just say that because like every time I get a physical, my blood work comes back, and no doctor has ever told me that my vitamin D was low. So when I went to my fertility doctor and had the blood work done, they said that my vitamin D was low. And I'm pretty sure that, the whole time my vitamin D has been low because I don't do the sun very often. I get sick if I'm in the sun. So like I'm not someone who's like out in the sun a lot to get enough sun that our bodies need for that vitamin D. So I'm pretty sure that it's been low. I'm just saying that they probably don't check your vitamin D when you go for a physical. So I would definitely, like, if you're not seeing a fertility doctor, make sure that when you go for your physical or you go to see your OBGYN, you get your blood work done and check for your vitamin D. If you are having a hard time conceiving, that could possibly be a reason. But I'm getting ready to go to sleep, so I will see you guys later on this week. Don't have much planned again, just because I'm just trying to bust out my living room and dining room and kitchen with the painting. So I will probably show you a little bit of that later on. I do need to go shopping, but I'm just at that place right now where I don't want to spend money. Like, I don't like shopping, y'all. I do not like shopping. I don't like spending my money. But I know, like, I need some stuff for the house, but I'm just like, yeah, no. I don't want to spend any more money. I need to get my garage door put on, so that's an expense. And it was something else I needed to do. Oh, I need to get my countertops. Yeah, so since I need to get my countertops and my garage door fixed, I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go buy the little things from like the store. I'm so tired, I can't even talk. Like, I don't want to go buy like decor things. Like, even though I know I need that to like finish off the rooms, I'm just like, yeah, I need to save some of my little coins because I have to spend a lot of money on countertops, and then the garage door is probably going to be like $100 or $200 to get put on. My coworker's boyfriend is going to do that for me. I just haven't called him yet to see what price he would give me to do that. I've had the garage door now for 2 years, just sitting in my garage. So just need to get that put on. And I also probably should get the remote access garage door opener, because I don't have one. I didn't get one. So I'm happy I'm talking to you about it, because I totally forgot about that. So I need to order that as well. Yeah, so I just have like some stuff to do. I want to redo the mantle of my fireplace. Well, I want to do a mantle because my fireplace doesn't have a mantle. So I want to do that. Looking at a DIY mantle for me to make. And looking at the lumber, that's going to be like $100 for all the lumber that I would need to make that. So I'm like kind of over buying the decor and stuff, especially after doing this office. Like all these little things that I got in here, like they added up. I was not expecting to spend as much money as I did on this office, but all the little knickknacks and all these little things here and there, they start to add up. So after shopping for this office, I'm kind of burnt out. But I know I need to finish. Like I still have to do my bedroom. Like I haven't even touched my bedroom yet, and that was like the second room that I was going to do after my guest bathroom. But it was kind of like, well, it's my bedroom, my door is always closed anyway, I'm the only one who's going to see it, so I'll do that last. But like I still have to do that. Like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do in that room, and the ensuite bathroom needs to be completely done. So I have like so much stuff I still need to do. So I'm trying to be wise with spending, because at this point, well, pretty much the whole time, I've not needed to do any of the stuff in the house other than like the kitchen needed to be painted because it wasn't painted. But like pretty much all the rest of the stuff, like I didn't need to do it, I just wanted to. So now I'm just kind of like, yeah, financially, I'm getting to that place where I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm done shopping. Like I hate spending money, and clearly I've been spending a ton of money this past year with everything that I've been trying to do. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, so much more money I need to spend. All right, so that's clearly my rant for this video. I always have something to rant about. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later this week when I'm actually working on the house. I just wanted to show you those supplements since I mentioned them in the last video, to show you that I did get them and what I've started to take. So I'm not taking the wild yam either right now. One, because I don't have that much. Like I said, I only have like 2 or 3 days. And I'd rather save that for closer to the time period, because I don't want to keep wasting follicles, because that really helps me produce a lot of follicles. And I don't want to waste them when I know I'm not going to use them. So I'd rather only have 1 follicle now when I ovulate. And I'll use that. Like I probably start, since I'm about to ovulate now for this cycle, I'll probably start using them after I'm done ovulating. That way the next cycle, if I do the IUI, I'll be ready. I haven't called my doctor yet about the injectables. I'm going to go because it's going on 6 minutes already of me just talking to you. Probably longer. Yeah. So I haven't called my doctor's office yet about the injectable IUI. I'm still just kind of thinking about, you know, when I'm going to do it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll call next week. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later on. Hope I don't look that tired to you, because I feel like I am exhausted. So hopefully I don't look that out of it when you see me. All right, bye.